Hi there, everyone. Today we will be looking at the introduction to verb forms. We have 5 of them in English. Verb 1 tells us the base form or the original verb. Past tense will be for verb 2, past participle, verb 3, present participle for verb 4, and verbs that have S, ES, and IES. This one will be verb 5. Okay. Now, before we start, it is important that you have some understanding with pronouns or general understanding of nouns. Understand basic present tense, past tense, and future tense. Verbs are very important when we look at tenses. Okay, so we must be careful and know some common verbs: go, play, eat, study, cook, run. Okay. Now, our objective and goals will be these ones over here. Okay. We will understand the difference between verb 1 to verb 5. And here are all the options, and we will know how to use them and when to use them. We will also use them to make correct sentences as well. Okay, those are our goals. Now, when you look at tenses and verbs, there is some connection. In general situation, verbs give us understanding for action. If we look at this table, here are some verb forms in the first column, column 1. They go down. And here is the meaning. Now, sometimes it depends on the teacher and what book you use. Some people will say base form, it means verb 1. Past tense form, verb 2. Past participle, verb 3. Present participle, verb 4. Gerund is not a verb. I will explain. This one is a noun. Verb acting like a noun. And then we have V5, which has verbs ending in S, ES, IES. Okay. We will look at the situation that we can use in general situation for future simple and present simple tense. And then we use verb 2 for past, verb 3, perfect tense, not past tense, perfect tense, and also passive voice. Okay. Verb 4 tell us continuous tense, action is happening continuously. Verb 5, we have specific situation for verb 5. It can only be with he, she, it, or third person singular noun. I will show you. Here is the example with 2 verbs. Go, study, standard base form of a verb. If we want to understand past tense for go and study, go change to went because of irregular verb. Study change to studied. Now, when we look at participle, go, it changes now. Go changes to gone. Study stays the same as studied. And then if we understand verb 4, we put ing. Okay. And then if we want to understand verb 5, we put sometimes es, sometimes ies. Okay. The situation will change. Okay. Now let's look at some definition to understand what verbs tell us And we have two situations. In most situation, when you are learning verbs, we understand action. This one we can do, but it also tells us the tense. Okay. When does this action happen? Okay. So verbs, if we look at another meaning, it shows actions, many actions, run, ate, studied. Okay. And these words, for example, these three words, they will give us information about tense as well. Okay. Run, present, ate, past, studied, maybe past tense, maybe past participle, which will give us perfect tense. Okay. Now we must be careful. There is a difference between action and activity. Activity, sometimes the verb, it can change and become a noun. When we talk about direct action, it will be the verb. So we must be careful. I will show you. Okay. So let's look at part 2. Now we look at each situation for the verb forms. Number 1, verb 1 will be base form. Some teachers will use a different method. Some will use base form. Some say verb 1. So just be careful. It is the same. Look at the colors. It will help you understand what is going on and which one is matching. Okay. So if we look at verb 1, in general situation, it will tell us present simple tense. I will explain tense in another video. So present simple tense, look at this color. It corresponds. I go to school every day. The word go is in base form, so verb 1. Okay. Let's change the color. Yeah, red is nice. Future simple, we do use the base form in future simple. For example, will tell us future, but play, this one is verb 1. Okay. As a combination, it make future simple tense. Look at the color. Imperatives. Now, imperatives in English, think of this one like command. Okay. Do this one. Study now. Okay. So in this situation, sit down is an example of imperative. Okay. Think of it like order. I tell you what to do. Now, modal verbs, they often give us understanding like suggestion. Okay. Modal verbs aren't direct understanding of verb. We don't have a direct meaning for this action. Okay. But the word study, we understand. This is a direct verb. So in this combination, you must study. Okay. In this situation, study will tell us tense, which is present simple tense. Okay. We look at verb 2, which will be the past tense verb. Okay. Verb 2 is not so difficult. Okay. To make past simple tense, it is very easy. Look at this situation. Went, played. Now, went is understand of go. Okay, played, understand, play. So in English, we have two situations. Okay, we have the regular verbs. In most situations, we put ed. Irregular verbs, this one is a problem. The word changes. Okay, the form changes. So eat, become ate. Buy, become bought. Some people make this mistake. If they want to use eat in past tense, they will say, I eated the food yesterday. It's wrong. Okay, because of irregular verb. Some people will say, yesterday I buyed a new phone. It's wrong because buyed, it's not a word in English. Okay, it's bought. And when we look at a verb 3, this is a problem. Okay, if you are level A English, even level B English, maybe level B1, this one can be a problem. Okay, because past participle, it's not past tense verb. So people make this mistake. It's the same with present participle. I will explain. Now, this one is difficult to understand in the beginning. And in tenses, we have 4 forms. Okay. Number 1 will tell us simple tense. This is general situation. Number 2, continuous tense. Number 3 is this one. It is perfect tense. Okay. This one can be difficult to understand. Number 4 is perfect continuous. Many people don't speak in this tense. Okay. The common one is these 2 options. So let's look at the situation. It will make present perfect tense, past perfect tense. It changes active voice to passive, future perfect tense. Before I continue, let's look at this one. When I speak with active voice. Active voice, it has a structure. I use subject first in most situation, then I use verb and object. Or sometimes I use adjective at the end or adverb at the end. Okay, subject, verb, object, or we can change the color, subject, verb, adjective, or subject, verb, adverb. Okay. So when we look at passive voice, it is opposite. Okay. In this situation, it will be OVS. Okay. Object, verb, subject. Let's change the color. Present perfect tense. Okay. So in this situation, I have gone to the shops. Now have is present understanding, but because of this combination, it actually tells us this action happened in the past and now it is finished. Okay. A little bit difficult, I know, but with practice, you will understand. Past perfect, this one is a problem. Okay. Think of past perfect as 2 actions in the past. 2 actions. One happened first and then another one. Now let's look at this one. She had eaten her food. There are 2 actions here in this situation. So it means that let's change the situation. I will say before she studied for the test. I just change the sentence so you can see better. Let's change the color. She had eaten her food before she studied, for the test. I make a mistake here. I must say for the test. For the test. Okay. So in this situation, eaten is the first verb, finish in the past. And then Study becomes second action in the past. So this one is not easy. She had eaten her food before she studied for the test. Eaten, action first. She completes the food and then she studied for the test. These are all actions in the past. Everything is in the past. Now, in this situation, the car was washed by Mark. This one is passive. But to change this one to active, normal way of speaking, we will say Mark, okay, washed the car. So look at this one. The car, it become object. Washed, verb, Mark, subject. We switch the position. Now it is subject, verb, object. Okay. Future perfect tense. This is a problem because when you look at will, you think about action only in the future. What this one means in this combination, the action happened present time, and before the future time come, this action is finished. It means this one. She will have eaten the food. So it means that by tomorrow, the food is finished. Okay. I hope you understand. Now, with regular verbs, same situation. Some past tense verb can be past participle, so be very careful. Let's look at the word write. Write is verb 1. Written, this is verb 3. If you want verb 2, it will become wrote. Be careful. Not writed. Some people, they say, I writed a story. It's wrong. Just be careful. Same situation here, verb 1, verb 3. If we want verb 2, it will become broke. Okay, just be careful. Now we look at verb ing in this situation. This is the continuous action. Okay, so it will make continuous tenses as a verb. So the verb for ing is present participle, not gerund. Gerund is the noun. Let me show you the combination if we look at this option. If we understand as gerund, look at the position of the word in ing. Let's read the sentence. Words ending in ing can be nouns when it is before support verb. Look at this combination. Reading is difficult. Reading cannot be verb in this sentence because of the position. It must be support verb and then main verb. Not main verb and support verb. This combination is wrong. So reading in this situation, it become activity, not action. Okay, be careful. Is the verb, difficult adjective. And sometimes or after a stative verb. Stative verb tell us about your state. Love, like, enjoy, prefer. Okay. These type of words, if you have it like this, the word cooking become noun. I will show you. Okay. Let's say, for example, we take away cooking and we put general noun. For example, I love cats. Can you see? Now, cats in this situation is not activity. It is normal noun. Maybe you change it. I like ice cream or I love ice cream. So if we look at the other option, like is, was, will be, this one makes continuous tense. Love does not make continuous tense. We can test. Maybe you want to prove I is cooking. It's wrong. We can't say I is cooking. It does not make sense. Okay. I am cooking, different situation. But I just want to show you that the word love will be the verb in this sentence. Cooking become activity. Okay. Present participle, this one is the verb. Look at the combination. Support verb. It must be a specific support verb. Is, was, am, were, will be. She is singing a song. If I take away this one, she is singing a song, singing is still a verb. Okay. But if we look at this one, because love is stative verb, it does not make continuous tense. Just be careful. Let's look at the other options. They were playing football. This one give us continuous tense or understanding. I am going to read, continuous tense. I will be studying for the test, continuous tense. Now, be careful. She likes reading. This one, reading is not going to give us verb. This one is gerund or noun or activity. Cooking is fun. Same situation like this one, reading. Okay, just be careful. Then we look at this one, verb 5. This one we only use in present tense only. Okay. And if you have subjects like he, she, it, or maybe singular nouns like the man, okay, or the men, the cat, the cats, the boys, the children, okay? Sorry, it must be singular. It must be singular. It must be one, sorry. The man, the boy, the female, okay, must be singular now. So let's look at these options. Let's look at the first one. They all make present simple tense. Okay. He goes to school. In this situation here, and because of this one, we change. We don't say he go to school. No. Because of the subject he, she, and it changes the verb a little bit. Okay. Because if I say he go to school, the sentence, it does not sound natural. He goes to school. The es, we add it over here. Some words we just put s. Some words we put ies, like cries. Let's change the color to help us understand. It rains a lot here. Can you see? Use s. Okay. Let's look at the other option. If we use singular nouns, the boy cooks food. The lady drives a car. I hope you understand. Here are some rules. Most verbs, we will just put s, okay? And then over here, we have other situation. If it's o, we add es. Let's change the color. If we have ch, like watches, we put es as well. If it's sh, whoops, like brush, it become brushes. Most situation, we put s or es. Let's change. S, class, classes. So class, it's not only understanding like in a school, But class, it means to put in different group. Okay. Let's change the color. X, box, boxes. So boxes, it means to pack, to put something inside. Okay. Another one, Z, squiz. This one is not really an English word. It is like slang, maybe. Squiz, it means to look at something quickly. Maybe you are in the shop and you see good price and you look, oh, this is good. That one is squiz. Or maybe you are looking for something and then you have quick look and then you walk away. This one is squiz. Now, we do have some other situation. If it is ending in Y, we put IES. Okay. The baby cries. They all make present simple tense. Just be careful. If we use a gerund, okay, these sentences are not continuous tense. They are all simple tense, okay? These are continuous tense. Cool. The general summary over here, verb 1, base. Verb 2, past. Verb 3, past participle. Verb 4, ing, I must actually say present participle. Okay, because if I say ing, it can give us understanding gerund, noun. So this is not good idea to leave it like this. And then verb 5, we have these options. Okay. Let's look at some questions to get an understanding. So let's see over here. He go to school every day. Remember the other sentence when we looked at it was verb 5. He go to school every day. It doesn't make sense. If you want to use go, then this one, it must change to plural subject. They go, we go to school every day. But because they want us to change go to match with he, we must use the word goes. He goes to school every day. Okay. They play yesterday. Yesterday is adverb of time, which tell us some action in the past. Yesterday is not tense. Be careful. But it can help us understand the tense or time of action. Play is the tense. To match this one, to tell us 100% past, we must change the word play to played. They played yesterday. Number 3. She has, has, and we have this. This one is participle. Be very careful. This one is verb 3. She has something, food today. So in this situation, the word eat, it will become eaten. She has eaten food today. Okay. We are study for the exam. Are, is, am, were, was, they all help us make continuous tense. So here we say studying. We are studying for the exam. If you want to use will, you can say, we will be studying for the exam. Just be careful. I hope you understand those 4 questions. Let's look at these other questions. We must match which one is verb 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Goes. Goes is not base form. We add es, so it must be verb 5. Went. Okay. Be careful. Went is understand go. This is verb 1. Verb 2. Went. This is past understanding. Verb 3. Gone. Okay. You get it. And then verb 4, going. And then verb 5, goes. They give us already. So we understand here for this one, verb 5, this one, verb 2. Eating. In this situation, I think it will be verb 3. It can be gerund, but since we try to focus on verbs, it will be verb 3. Written, past perfect, past participle, sorry. So over here, verb 4. Play, verb 1, and that is it. I hope you have a better understanding for forms of verbs, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I will be uploading some more. If you have any questions, please comment, and then I will try and help you. Thank you.